Oh, shit. That was bound to happen one day, wasn't it? That was bound to happen one day. Oh, and I can't do it with that hand. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. It's going to be one of those nights, darlings. Never mind, water will make everything better. Right, here we are then. Good evening, my lovely ones, and a very warm welcome indeed to Tuesday Night Live. And as always, I couldn't be more thrilled to be back with you again for another wonderful couple of hours of community togetherness, where we do all sorts of exciting things like telling each other what we had for lunch. Well, what? I should cocoa. And we just, well, I mean, we do all of the wonderful things that we do as a community because, I mean, you're just fantastic, aren't you? You make everything better. You really are an absolutely top of the range community with all of the cost options ticked, if you don't mind my saying so. So, yeah, we're going to have some wonderful time together as we wave away Tuesday and we welcome in Wednesday, Hump Day, the middle of the working week as was. And of course, let us not forget, half-day closing in my home village of Glynneath. And we are going to be doing all of this in the company of our friends, our matching pair of his and hers highly powered hedgehogs of truth, complete with their firstborn. There will be, once again, no action for Two-Ton Ted the Tentington, or indeed the Netty Petty Cashpot. However, Sean's box, you will be relieved to learn, will be getting its regular nightly pounding. And above all, darlings, we have got the portable community electronic telephonic device upon which you could, and I genuinely hope will, leave some voice notes because we've got all the time in the world since I became a part-time employee. God, I really am part-time at the moment because I'm not making any bloody videos and I'm not going anywhere. Now, I know I said that I was planning to go to Anglesey tomorrow and then I was planning to go somewhere else to meet one of you lovely people. And that's, oh, another one. There we go. Where was I? Oh, yeah. And, you know, it's back to the, well, it's kind of the way that it's been, hasn't it? In the mornings, I'm terrible. And as the day goes on and I move about a bit and take pain relief, I feel better. So I make plans for the next day, but then I have a really bad night, wake up in pain at the crack of dawn, and I'm not going to do anything, am I? So I'm not going anywhere tomorrow, darlings. I don't know who I was trying to kid because I woke up this morning feeling, I woke up way too early again. Almost cried with the pain of getting out of bed. It's still so painful. Oh, and I fell over today as well. Oh, just to make things worse, I fell over in the bath. I stood at I stood. God, I was. I had a hot bath because I thought, right. I mean, I know I've got broken ribs, but I've still got muscular strains as well. And my lower back, which had been okay, has gone back to being really painful again for the last couple of days. And I thought, well, I'll have a long hot bath. That'll be good for the muscular bits, won't it? So I had a long hot bath, and then I stood up in my long hot bath, which wasn't quite as hot at this point. Quite honestly, I mean, it's a scientific thing, isn't it? Water goes cold unless it's got some kind of heating element within it. And I can tell you that unless you include me, my bath does not have any kind of heating element in it. So the water cooled, that's the point. And I stood up, or at least I attempted to stand up, to turn the shower on, to wash my head and my hair and all of that. And my right arm is not working terribly well. God knows what's going on with it. It's some kind of nerve thing. My These two fingers keep going crooked. I've got pins and needle. It's just not working very well. And so, I did the old like that to push yourself up and out of the bath. This hand went whoops like that, just ceased operating. I think it might have been had some lather on it or something. I went down like a bloody whale falling down a lift shaft, didn't I? Caused a massive tidal wave that went all over the bathroom floor, including all over my Michelin 2025 road atlas, which was really annoying. And, well, probably... Oh, I can laugh at it now, but it was rather painful at the time. I was just imagining that it. I'm glad nobody saw it, because I'm fairly certain that I'm a pretty unedifying sight in the bath at the best of times. But the idea of me sort of 2/3 of the way to standing up and then just collapsing like a bloody tower block that's had dynamite placed underneath it. Oh, that would not have been a pleasant sight at all. Anyway, fortunately, nobody was there to see it. So happy days on that, really, isn't it? I mean, that's life, really, isn't it? We have to be grateful for small mercies. Now, life can be hard. Life can be unfair. And we all have our difficulties that we have to deal with. We can all feel down at certain times. Life can get on top of us, and not in a good way. But we must cling to the small mercies, be grateful for the little joys. And I would like each and every one of you to take a moment to thank the universe for the fact that you did not have to watch a large, old, fat, naked man fall over in the bath. So, every cloud is worth two in the bush. That's what I say. So, where did I get to? I can't remember now. So, I'll tell you what, should we get into your comments? Because at the end of the day, this community time that I'm so fortunate to get to spend with you, it's not about me talking at you. It's about you and the things that you've got to say, because your comments and your voice notes really are very much the meat and potatoes of this minestrone cup of soup. Did they do a minestrone cup of soup? I'm not sure. I'll retract that. Of this, I'm trying to think of a name of chicken and mushroom. This chicken and mushroom pot noodle that we are currently boiling, putting boiling water into, and wondering why they put peas in there. Oh, peas have got no place anywhere in a civilized society, as far as I'm concerned. Right, so let's see who we've got with us. As I have, well, some nice moist water. Now, I've been completely teetotal now for, well, about 22 hours. And it's done me the world of good. I feel like a new man. I feel cleansed. I feel bright. I feel full of vigor and energy within reason, considering that I am somewhat broken. And I'm going to celebrate my newfound sobriety in about half an hour by having a nice glass of wine. Anyway, who have we got with us? Oh, ow. First cab off the rank that I can see is the lovely Jen, who, as we speak, is away in an undisclosed location. Oh, God, if I have a glass of wine, I'll probably tell you it's in the north of Scotland. And do you remember that live stream? that live stream. Dear God, I've watched that. I don't watch my live streams back. You know, it's bad enough having to sit through them once. Nobody's going to do it twice. But I've made the exception for that live stream because that was funny. You know the one I'm talking about, day 2 in Netty, when I was desperately trying to persuade you all that I was in the north of Scotland, having had lunch in Llandudno, and had to walk over Ben Nevis and watch the sunset on Stacey Solomon's nipple. You probably had to be there. Won't make much sense when I tell. Well, it didn't make much sense at the time, did it? And we were all in reverse because I had the camera around the wrong way, because I was a bit tired and emotional that night. Tired and emotional as a newt, to be precise. Anyway, yes, our Jen is in an undisclosed location in her motorhome, which is called. Oh my God, I've forgotten. It begins with an M. Molly, the rather lovely motorhome. So Jen, hope you're having a lovely time. Hope you arrived without incident. I hope you got a really nice pitch. I hope Molly is all level, and I hope you've had a lovely day. And I hope you're having a small beverage of some nature to celebrate the first night of your hollybobs. Also with us, we have the lovely Angie, Shania Wilson, of course, Jasmine, Stew, and Jasmine says, I would love a night out with Boaty. Oh my goodness gracious me. Well, I mean, be careful what you wish for. The people who've had a night out with Boaty would probably tell you that you're better off not having one. But a night out with Boaty. We should have a community night out, shouldn't we? And now I've got all of this free time on my hands, then I'm up for traveling around the country a bit and meeting you all for drinks and nibbles. I'd be all over that. I would, as soon as I'm, a little less broken. Excellent. Well, the voice notes are pinging in, so we can have an intermission very soon. But I am going to fly through some. Well, let's greet some people. So we've got Jasmine, Stew. Jasmine says, I saw he's having a new gay lifestyle, and that means loud music and nightclubs. You're going back a while there. That video was in, God, when was it? Was it March? February, March? What was the month that you said I had to go gay for? Oh, for newcomers to the stream. If you're new to the channel and you're wondering what we're talking about, then allegedly, at some point at the back end of last year, something around there, allegedly, I was getting grief off you lovely lot for having been single for too long. Now, in my defense, my singleness is largely out of my hands. It's due to my appalling personality and the fact that I'm exceedingly old and ugly. But nonetheless, you all felt that I wasn't making sufficient effort to not be single. And apparently, at some point, I said that if I didn't have a girlfriend by whenever it was, I can't remember. But I said if I didn't get a girlfriend by, it could have been the beginning of March, then I would go gay for a month, and and I did draw the line at doing any actual gaying because, that really wouldn't fit in with my lifestyle choices. But I did say that I'd do the old, where was it I had to go? Canal Street in Manchester. And it was just a throwaway comment on a live stream, probably after a glass of wine. But you lot being you lot, then you clung to it. And spent the back end of last year and in the beginning of this year constantly reminding me that I had to become gay in March unless I was able to procure a girlfriend, which of course, quite naturally, I was unable to do. And so, yeah, I made a video. I think it was called something like "How I Plan to Embrace My New Gay Lifestyle," which is a bit clickbaity, but it's not really clickbait because that's what the video was about. And it did rather good numbers by my standards, by which, if you ever hear me saying that a video has done good numbers, that means that it got more than 13 views. My videos on average get 13 views. So if I do a video that gets over 13 views, then as far as I'm concerned, that's pretty good numbers. So that's what Jasmine is talking about. She's obviously seen the video where I did plan to embrace my new gay lifestyle. Never actually did it, and I still haven't been to Canal Street, but I will do. I will do. I'm a man of my word. Well, I was going to say I'm a man of my word. I'm a man of your word because I never mentioned bloody Canal Street. That was your idea. Anyway, right. Who else have we got with us? Right. Okay. Shelley Denise is with us, no doubt, with her brother, Shelley the nephew. Jasmine, fancy a night out with Boaty, she says. Throw your hat in the ring. Oh, God. Oh, blimey. Yes, 6'5", 6'5". Burlington Bertie is with us. Good evening to you. The lovely Richard is here, Paulie Galtieri. Be gentle with Boaty, especially with his ribs, indeed. 6'5" as in 195 centimetres. I don't know. I don't do metric. Boaty's coming. Mark is wrapping up his live, says Mystic Hair, who we all now know is called Andy. Oh, yes. Our relationship has deepened with Mystic Hair. We are now on first name terms. Bad Books is with us, the lovely Mark. Diane is with us, hippie head mistress. You know what to do, darling. Stand up and all the rest of it. Cairgorn 1 is with us. Good evening, all. 00 Garage, the lovely Nigel is here, says hello. Jen's telling everybody that I was going to be along in 5 minutes, having pinged me to see if I was okay. Thank you, Jen. Then there are lots and lots of hellos just flying around left, right, and centre. Forwards, backwards, upside down. Andrew Buttygate joins us. Ivor Spotty Botty, of course. Excuse me. That was a water burp that I tried to suppress. See, I've mentioned nibbles, and I fancy something to nibble on now. But I never have nibbles in the house, darlings. Well, hardly ever. Because I've got a habit of eating things and getting fat. So if they're not here, I can't eat them, and I can't get any fatter than I already am. I'll give you the food news in a while. I want to catch up a bit. All I know, says Angie, is 6'5" is a whole 1.5 feet more than I have. Yes, but you are a lady. And, oh, God, well, I mean, you know, old school sexist dinosaur here. Can you say that these days? Or can I say that chaps are supposed to be, you know, larger than lady chaps? Or does that mean I'm going to get cancelled? Oh, you don't know where you stand these days, do you? Mark on Motoring is with us, having done his first proper live stream, which was rather good. And he got good numbers for it. And I think he enjoyed it rather more than he thought he might. He said some very kind things about some other people, including me, which I was very grateful for. But it was very enjoyable indeed. And I wouldn't be surprised if we saw another live stream from our friend, Mr. Tickle. And I don't know why I'm folding this napkin. Don't know why. I'm folding this napkin into the shape of a pie. Stormy Daniels. Hey ho. It's nice to have a musical interlude, isn't it, darlings? But yes, and interesting stuff, Mark. I was interested in what you had to say about yeah, you can get disheartened, you can lose motivation. I say you can, I mean we can. Anybody who has a go at YouTube and doesn't have, you know, fairly significant, relatively immediate success. If you're a slogger like I am, swimming against the tide, desperately trying to achieve a modicum of success when you've got zero talent or you know you're totally undeserving of success, but some mad little partier thinks, well, you never know. I could become the next Hubnut or Mark on Motoring. And it can become disheartening when you put a video out that you know you spent upwards of 12 minutes in the edit suite. You put some twiddly bits and doings in there and think you're all clever, and only 11 people watch it instead of your normal 13. And the only comment you got is from Mrs. Trellis of North Wales saying, I didn't think it was possible that you could make a worse video than your last one, but congratulations, you just have. Something like that. And it can become a bit disheartening. So, but you keep on keeping on, Mark, like the rest of us have to. And yeah, just make sure that you damned well enjoy it. That is my philosophy. I enjoy doing videos and live streams, even though nobody else enjoys me doing them. It's all about me, darlings. It's all about me. Right. Jimmy Quinn is with us. Good evening to you. More hellos flying around. Everybody's saying hello to Mark on Motoring. Virginia Riley is with us. Rhymes with Filey, which is a place that I've never been to, although I have owned a Riley motor car. But that's kind of beside the point, just as Filey is beside the sea. And I do like to be beside the seaside. Oh, I do like to be beside the sea. Oh, I do. Oh, don't do that. Don't sing that. Say hello to the nice lady. You haven't seen her name before. Hang on. Let's do this professionally. And it's a great pleasure to announce that we have been joined by Virginia Riley, a name that I don't recall seeing before. So, hello, thank you for joining us, and a very warm welcome to the community. We're a nice bunch, we're not remotely cliquey. You will be welcomed with open arms, and if matron's around, an open community bosom as well. So, oh, hello, what's that? A green thing has popped up, and it's Mike Potter 37 who is celebrating 3 months of channel membership. And that means that we are celebrating 3 years of his support. So thank you, Mike Potter 37. Thank you to all of my fabulous channel members. And thank you to anybody who has ever gifted a channel membership or anything of that nature. So yeah, thank you all very much indeed. And Virginia, you are most welcome. Thank you for popping your head above the parapet. And that's a good word, isn't it, parapet? Although you couldn't use that word in pumpercent, because it's not only got one P in it, it's got two. Parapet. Yes, two. There you are. I knew I was right, and I'm unanimous in that. So, yes, good evening to you. Who else have we got? Who else have we got? Bloody good start, says Janine. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What was it you were saying, Mr. Tickle? Professional? Oh, God, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll launch my live stream, throw in a filthy old... Oh, I haven't done this for a while. Oh, bugger. Thank you. Ow, that hurt. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, if it wasn't a bad hair day before, it will be now. Now then. Mid-90s Clarkson dress tonight, says Richard. There's nothing wrong with that. It's an absolutely dire signal in Filey, says Jim Bob II. Have I skipped some cut? No, I haven't, have I? No, I haven't. Oh, I shouldn't doubt myself, should I? Pete Udo is with us. Greetings, Boaty. Jimmy Quinn very kindly gives me a timestamp, 22:20, which means that I'm 22 minutes behind the curve. I will catch up, and then we'll have your lovely voice notes. Oh, Russ is with us. Dinosaur Dad. Hello, mate. How the devil are you? Great to see you. Evening, everyone else, says Pete. Oh, everybody's saying it's lovely to see Russ because we haven't seen him for a while. But he's had a lot of work which didn't work with the timing being in Australia. Also, I'm not a fan of campering. You will be. If you're not a fan of tenting, I'll bloody well make you a fan of tenting, but not this week or next week. It will happen before the summer is out. I promise. How are you feeling, Boaty? Asked Pete. Oh, frustrated. It's so frustrating that I'm all right. I'm still in pain. I'm still struggling. I'm really frustrated that I can't do anything or can't do what I would like to do anyway. And that too much of the summer is being wasted. Oh, that's how are you healing, not how are you feeling. Well, kind of the same answer. I don't know why I've got hiccups when I'm drinking water. That doesn't seem fair. When you've been a good boy and drinking water, you shouldn't have any kind of seismic gastronomic weirdnesses, should you? Simone is with us. The lovely Hooked on Classics. Hello. I am very sad this evening, says Simone. Ozzy Osbourne passed away today. Yes, he did. And it's, anybody who's been part of our lives, even virtually, when they pass, even if it's, even if they're a good age and it's not entirely unexpected, it's a sad moment. And as those of you who've been bored with my witterings for quite a while now will know that there was a kind of connection that's a non-connection with the good Ozzy, only in that I was quite friendly with Tony, the guitarist in his band, and I did actually meet only once, but I did meet Ozzy once. But yes, a sad moment indeed, Simone, and many fans will be sharing your sadness this evening, including Angie. Yes, R.I.P. Ozzy, absolute legend, says Cairgun 1. Pete says yes, bad about Ozzy. Ross didn't realise and says, what? No, I shall wear my Black Sabbath t-shirt today. Oh, there we are. How's your grip, Boaty? Not good in this hand, Mr. Care. R.I.P. Ozzy, says Mr. Tickle. When they filmed the reality TV series, I always had the impression that Ozzy was actually the most sensible person in their house. I never saw that, but there we are. I think he knew he was on his way out, says Richard, and played one last time for his fans. Oh, of course, he played a couple of days ago, didn't he? And then people are coming out with some of the iconic Ozzy lines, which even I recognise, even though I didn't watch the television program. Boaty, is that a glass of water? Asked Mark on motoring. Yes, it's part of my new strict regime. I have 2 cups of coffee in the morning, caffeine, and then I drink nothing but water for the rest of the day until I open the wine. Yeah, exactly, Nigel. Until 11 p.m. it is, Mark. Yes, exactly. Oh, dear. Not wine o'clock yet, says Peter P. Very professional, our Boaty. There's the P word again. Burlington Bertie says, yes, minestrone cup of soup is a thing. There we are. There we are. Oh, dear. Peas are delicious, says Shelley Denise, wrongly. Fresh, tinned, mushy, frozen, anyway going. What's this thing about hating peas? They're nasty, spiteful little green swine, and I don't like them. And I don't think they've got any place in a civilized society. I spurn them in just the same way that I spurn cheese. They shouldn't be things. They call him Barry Shit Peas because he shits peas. Where's mustard when you need him? Oh, God, now we're all talking about bloody peas. Oh, dear. Oh, I've just had to unhide a comment. I've obviously got no moderators in tonight. Bad Books say, Shelley, it's my car club fish and chip run tomorrow. One member is stressing about not liking peas to the point of needing a separate table from the rest of us. He's 54 years old. Well, he's a sensible chap by the sound of it. June Boaty, says Finley Plimpton. March the 1st, Boaty, says Andrew. Oh, right, yeah, was it? That's right, of course. It was St. David's Day. That's right. I had to get a girlfriend by St. David's Day, otherwise I had to become gay. I remember now. Any type of pea is fine by Cairngorm 1. God, you lot have got no taste, have you? Mystic Air says, Boaty chickened out of embarrassing the gay lifestyle. Yeah, I did. I've been single for 18 years, says Simone. Surely more than Boaty. It is more than Boaty. Boaty has been... How long have I been single? I've been single since September of a year. I think it will be 4 years this September. God, that's the longest time of my life. Well, since I started. Anyway. God, 4 years. Well, coming up to 4 years. Bloody hell. No wonder I've got all set in my ways. Oh, message automatically held for review. Oh, hidden by Emma Lemon. Right. Oh, yes, and I can see why. Well done, Emma. Thank you very much. I've never seen a chippy here sell mushy peas, says Andrew Buttigieg. And by here, he means Australia. Diane says there has been a lot of debate about what Boaty said. He denies saying he would become gay. Yeah, well, Matron dug out the bit where I actually said I would, didn't she? She scuppered me. And he used semantics to try and wiggle out of it. Oh, I did do that. Yeah, I very much did. I will use semantics to try and wiggle out of pretty much anything. And I think I had a convincing argument. It's just that none of you thought I had a convincing argument. Oh, I can't read that one. Outrageous. Or that one. Quite true, Mystic, says Diane. I recall phoning in and having a huge debate with him. Yes, I remember that as well. He definitely said it, Diane, says Nigel. He also said he'd quit smoking as well. I did quit smoking. I actually did. I don't have a selective memory. Well, okay, I do have a selective memory. Emma took him to task about it as well. Oh, everybody takes me to task. Oh, sadly, I have to go now, says Jasmine. Take care, everyone, and love you, Boaty. Jasmine, you take care too. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time. I've been out of the loop, says Ross. What's the story with Boaty's work and the Airbnb, etc.? Oh, I'm sure they'll catch you up on that. Water, lovely. Have you tried some? Yes, I did. Josh is with us. Good to be here. Stratospherian is here. Good evening to you. Lord Stiff Upper Lip VIP joins us, jumps right into our midst and says, God bless Ozzy Osbourne. Well, indeed. Good afternoon to one and all, says Josh. Mike Potter 37 says, hi all and everyone. Hello to you. Evening all, says Matron. I was watching England winning from my holiday accommodation. Oh, if England won something, well done, England. Oh, bless you. Thank you, Pete. Apparently, Mrs. Trellis disappeared up her own ass, says Bad Books. Oh, Boaty, go and get your cushion in case you have to cough later. Good idea, Shelley. That's a good idea. Yeah, for a period of time, we're going to have the community cushion, aren't we? There we go. I'll prop it up just there, look. You need to use those clickbaity titles, says Kagon1. Otherwise, the algorithm doesn't send the vids out to new people. Well, yes, indeed. Then there are more hellos flying around, more hellos. Virginia Riley says, thank you for making me welcome and big love to everybody. Well, big love back at you, Virginia. Parapet, says Bad Books. But does the second P cancel them both out? No, it doesn't. No, it doubles the doings. Tony B is with us. Good evening, sir. Good evening, all. Pound Boaty with all of your likes. I would be very grateful for them. Thank you, Jason, says Michael Motoring. Yes, I did very much enjoy the live and was surprised by the numbers. Beginner's luck. Nonsense. I may do another if the demand is there. I'm sure it will be. I'm sure it will be. Boaty, are you using the Reverend email address? Asks Tony B. I am indeed. And I did get that email, and I will do an update on that in the second hour, because that kind of that's a bit concerning, isn't it? That's a bit concerning. I did read it all. I haven't had a chance to reply yet, but I did read it all. And yeah, I mean, there's every chance I'm going to get well and truly shafted here, isn't there? Now, like I said last night, I'm going to kick and scream against it, but, prepare for the worst. I could get a right old shafting. Pingu Concord joins us. Good evening, Bossman of Bernie Bumcheeks, and a very good evening to you, Pingu. And right, I'll do the food news now that Pingu's here, because Pingu is relevant. My breakfast this morning, it will come as no surprise to you to learn, was a slice of lavishly buttered toast. My lunch, pin your ears back. Here we go. Right, all of you who've tortured me with your multiple steaks over the past 6 months, when I've been steakless, pin your ears back and listen to this. My lunch was homemade chips, which were amazing. Fillet steak, which was amazing. A really fabulous sauce au poivre, which was amazing. And with what else did I have? Oh, just grilled tomato and some salad leaves. Oh my God, and it was fantastic. And I have Pingu to thank for the steak. So Thank you very much indeed. And my God, I thoroughly enjoyed it. And Pingu goes on to say, salutations, all bogs and boggets. Salutations indeed. And he goes on further. The day the world changed, 1st of March 2025. Yeah. Russ says, so I did hear of Boaty's accident and can see he's a bit broken, but which car and how bad? Yeah, as Nigel says, Mimi LeBlanc and total wreck. Yeah, total wreck. Bless her. But she kind of saved my life. Peas are horrible, says Tracy Cardiff, quite rightly. Boaty, says Simone, what do you think of oxtail soup? Haven't had it since I was a kid, so I don't know. I don't know what I think of it now. Glad I'm not the only one who hates cheese, says Finley Plimpton. No, all of us right-thinking people hate cheese. Yeah, Mimi, Keg on one is quite correct. My life was saved by a combination of Mimi LeBlanc and a Sainsbury's Taste the Difference tiger bread loaf. Oxtail soup was an 80s staple, says Stu. It did, Russ. Yeah, she protected me really, really well. Really, I shouldn't have got out of that alive, and I got out relatively unscathed. Broken ribs, broken nose, pretty severe bruising, swollen spine, cuts, lacerations, various strains and so on. But really, I literally walked away from it, and that is just crazy. Hedgehog of Truth question from, who's it from? Oh, it's from Pingu. Hedgehog of Truth. How many special gay times have you had this year? None whatsoever. No, why am I even thinking about it? None whatsoever. I'm trying to think if Mustard and I have had a cuddle that could have been, but no, none. Oh dear. Emma Lemon of the eponymous YouTube channel Emma Lemon. Hi all, feeling crap, so silently viewing tonight, or rather I was until now. Hope you're all okay there. Oh Emma, bless you. Oh, sorry to hear things are getting you down. Yeah, you were. You were on really good form. You were on really good form last night. Boaty has no willpower, says Jimmy Quinn. Absolute nonsense. I have willpower. I have iron willpower. What are you talking about? Joanne Hill joins us. Hello, the Lionesses did it again. Right, are they through to the final now, or the semi-final, or what? Hold on, let me just have a look at that. No, we don't need to worry about that. Thank you, matron. P.S. Boaty, do you have sufficient edibles this week? I'm fine, Pingu. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm fine. But bless you, you got me. That got me through what would otherwise have been a rather difficult few days. So bless your heart, sir. And the bog roll is going to keep me going for ages to come. In fact, one of the little jobs on my list is to swap Nettie's bog roll. Nettie has got Sainsbury's own brand bog roll in there. And quite frankly, that is beneath her. She needs the Andrex double velvet super quilted stuff. And that's what she's going to get. So, yeah, I'm going to do a swap over tomorrow. Simone is horizontal. And Jen quite rightly points out that hitting the like button costs absolutely nothing. Right, we'd better get on with some voice notes. Another one has pinged in. So we will have a small intermission now. Feel free to, I don't know, have a wee, have a cup of tea, anything you like. Right, we will do these in reverse order. So this is the order that they came in. Oh, we've got two. Here we go.
Oh dear, Mr. Boaty. I did tell you I'm going away Wednesday.
It is
That
Wednesday.
is tomorrow. So I should be going away for a break, not a hollybobs.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't call it a hollybobs. It's a break. So I'm now sipping my moist Malibu and Diet Coke, and it's sliding down very well. So yes, off tomorrow. You pity doodahs and you pity days.
Indeed. Indeed.
Well, when I get peckish, I tend to nibble on a very good crunchy pickle, gherkin, whatever you call them. I don't think they're bad for you, but they're jolly well satisfying.
Do you know what?
I say.
You do?
I forgot. You're a twat.
Ah, well done. Well done on not forgetting to add that. Yes, I completely got the day wrong. I thought it was Wednesday for some reason. I'm rubbish at days, darlings, and the days of late have kind of been blending into one another. Of course, it is tomorrow that our Jen is heading off in Molly the motorhome to the Highlands of Scotland for a break rather than hollybobs, which means it'll just be 3 weeks rather than the 2 months, which is what Jen counts as a hollybob. And what was the other thing? I've forgotten the other thing. Oh yeah, pickled gherkins. I love a pickled gherkin. I think they're sometimes called cornichon, or something like that. But I'm with you, Jen. I am with you. I am not above. Honestly, if I had a bowl of crisps here and a bowl of pickled gherkins here, I would be in paradise and I would nibble the two. And in fact, I might do that in a forthcoming live. I think I like the idea of nibbles during a live. Now, but they've got to be limited. I can't have a huge big packet of something. I need to get a little packet of something or some little nibbles because I enjoy a nibble during the live. And then I'll just have to have, I'll either have to have a smaller lunch, a smaller supper, or I'll have to go out and do an extra walk so that I don't get any fatter than I already am. Now, the next voice that you hear will be from the Leisure Peninsula.
I understand what you're doing, but if you're going to make it go over on YouTube, you'll have to somehow force yourself to start doing stuff, sir. Otherwise, this new idea of YouTube making you money isn't going to work, sir. Even if you just walk out and chat about the vehicles and how you feel sitting in a camper van or something, sir, you've got to do something, sir. You tell us, sir, no problem, you are a wanker, sir. And it was nice to see you in that Mark's chat. Mark on motoring, sir, and a few others from here. You are a wanker. Today I had just vegetable soup for my snack, sir. After my 3 posh coffees. Then I walked to the shop, came back, and had sausage, new potatoes and beans for this evening meal, and a posh coffee, posh biscuit. I watched Mark and motoring. Now I'm watching some old bastard Boaty. You are a wanker, sir. Thank you. Is that why the ceiling's broken in the house, sir? Apparently you went straight through the ceiling. It's because you farted, really, wasn't it, sir? Mate, you do need to start doing stuff, sir. You want your YouTube channel to work. You need just going outside, chatting in the garden. Just seen Ozzy Osbourne dying this morning. Anybody else know that? What a shame.
Yeah, I know I need to make some videos. It's just I'm not really in a video making place right at the moment. I'm getting the live streams out there, but bear in mind that you see me on a live stream right at the end of the night. I've had a day of movement, a day of the pain relief building up. During the day, well, I mean, I'll tell you what today was like. I woke up exhausted and in pain at about 6 o'clock. Came downstairs, made coffee, dealt with some life admin, had my breakfast, and then at about 10 o'clock, and then at about 10 o'clock, I was wiped out and I had to go to bed. Well, not go to bed, but I had to go and lie down, you know. And that's what my days are like at the moment. I'm exhausted, I'm in pain, and I'm spending most of the day just lying down or sitting down. Believe me, I don't really feel like getting up and getting out and making a video of any sort. But yeah, I'm gonna have to start doing it. But yeah, I figured I'd give myself this week off, and then we'll crack on with the videos next week when I'm actually going to have something to film, because you know stuff's happening next week, isn't it?
Hi, Boaty.
Hello.
I just wanted to let you know that you're looking very dashing this evening.
Oh, how kind.
And then I did witness your water burp that you tried to suppress.
Oh.
And that reminded me that I haven't shared all of my bad points yet, which I should have done by now.
Ooh.
And so I have a condition called laryngopedia, which means that I can't burp, which my four brothers love to tease me about. How do you feel about that? Also, since everybody in the chat is saying their favourite Aussie songs, I thought I'd be contrarian.
Oh.
And as a boomer, I would mention that I really enjoyed Aussie's Take What You Want From Me, featuring, I think it was a Post Malone song, and he was featured on it, and also Travis Scott. But there's a guitar solo in that, which is pretty yummy. Anyway, bye, you wanker.
Well, that's a condition that if you'd have said I have so and so, what do you think it is? I wouldn't have known. An inability to burp. Well, what do I think about that, you asked? I'm jealous. I quite honestly, I mean, on a serious note, does that affect you in any way? I mean, do you suffer from trapped wind, or do you find other, oh, I don't want to say that. Does the wind get released in other, well, does it have any deleterious effect on you? Because if it doesn't, then I would say that you've been blessed, and you should become, you should do live streams, because my live streams would be greatly enhanced if I also had the inability to burp and hiccup and drink wine and everything else that gets in the way of my otherwise entirely professional and incredibly entertaining live streams. And I did say that with my fingers crossed, because I know that it is an utter and total lie. I'm like that, darlings. I tell lies when it suits me. I don't really. I don't. I'm distressingly honest.
Boaty.
Hello.
Playing that box as if you went to work one day and all they were serving was peas, mushy peas, marrow fat peas, garden peas, any kind of peas, and the speciality was cheesy peas. Twat.
Oh. Oh dear. I might form a relationship with this cushion. I don't want to. I don't want to get to 4 years and still. Why do I keep on doing my shirt? There you go, darling. Well, I'll tell you what then. Right, we did the being gay thing. Right, I'll do it again, and I've not even had a sip of my wine yet. If I haven't got a girlfriend by the 1st of September, then I will form a relationship with, get engaged to, and marry this cushion. There you go. Right, now let's get that box pounded, shall we? Oh, I'm not talking to you, cushion. Don't worry. As you were. You just relax. Let me. Are you comfortable there? Would you like a glass of wine? Can I get you anything? Nibbles? No? You okay? All right. Lovely. Right. Oh, it's getting a bit weighty, this box now, darlings. I've got no idea how much is in there now. I've not been counting, but there you go. And a reminder that, oh, hello. A reminder that this box is not allowed to be emptied until it's so full that I can't get a pound in it. And I think, but let's do the pounding. 1 box, 1 pound, 3, 2, 1. And I think when it's full, I think that can go towards something that I really am going to need over winter, a power station. Yeah, I really am going to need a power station because I've kind of been getting a bit excited about doing winter stuff in netting and being, on a mountain where it's snow all around you and all of that, but you're all cozy and warm in your motorhome. But in order for that to work, I need bloody heating in there, and I haven't got any. So I need a power station thingy, so I can plug a little heater in and not freeze off Jeffrey and Archer, who are, of course, my little titties.
Tonight, Boaty loses the plot and starts wanting to date a pillow. And then talks about getting engaged to a pillow, and then he talks to him. Bloody hell. I think you took too many tablets tonight, sir. You are a wanker, Spaghetti. Sorry, you are a wanker, sir.
I won't be when I marry the cushion. Those days will all be behind me. Right. Back to you and your lovely comments, you utterly fabulous people. Oh, but it's gone 9:00, hasn't it, darling? So let me just thank each and every one of you for being here with me tonight and just making my life so much brighter and more wonderful in every imaginable way. Am I imagining things, or did I? Oh no, I did. Oh, okay, that was. What's Helen got to say? Oh, right. Helen, my lovely cousin. I mean, I think that technically she's a second cousin once removed or something like that. But we've always considered ourselves to be cousins. And Helen is the only member of my extended family that I have anything to do with. I think it's the same vice versa as well these days, isn't it, House? But Helen is watching and has been watching, but she can't comment now. Oh, and I didn't reply to your message, did I? Right, if you can't comment, then it is almost certainly because you are not signed into YouTube with a YouTube account. And if you're not signed in, then you can watch the live stream, you can see the comments, but you can't actually comment yourself. So if you have a YouTube account, you need to sign into it and then watch. Or if you don't have a YouTube account, you need to create one. It's free and easy. And then you will be able to comment away to your heart's content. Hello, Cuzzy. Hope you're healing okay. I still can't comment on YouTube. Not a clue about these things. Sorry you fell in the bath. Please be careful. And don't fall over again in the bath again later. At least you're not drinking alcohol. And that was at 22:32 when I wasn't drinking alcohol, but I'm bloody well going to now, darlings. Oh, hello.
It's okay, Boaty. You can say what you're thinking. Like I said, I have 4 brothers who've made it a life ambition to taunt me relentlessly about my disability. And with regards to your question, does it affect me in any way? No. I mean, well, I would say the only thing I noticed until I realized I hadn't burped all my life. And I didn't notice I hadn't burped because I hadn't done it. So, but anyway, yeah, so I can't drink a lot in one go, especially if it's like fizzy.
I'm like that.
And I'll just get like an uncomfortable sensation in my chest. And that's about as much of a symptom as I have. But interestingly, when I got diagnosed with it officially, I was told that it's nothing to do with wind. It's actually a swallowing condition.
Oh, okay.
And I very much have my suspicions that they're trying to pull my leg because I've not had any issues with swallowing.
I knew you were going to say that.
Oh.
I knew you were going to say that. Oh, I saw that train coming down the tracks. Dear. I could write a song about not being able to burp. I might do. I might, when I get back to doing daily videos, and that is the plan, darlings. I miss doing the daily videos. I plan to pepper them with songs and to feature the community even more than I have done. I mean, I know the live streams are all about you guys, but I think you all need more of a place in my videos as well. So there you go. Next week, I will write a song about, I don't know, come up with the title, The Girl Who Can't Burp, something like that. But I will write songs about quite a few of you going, put that down, you silly man. Cushion is watching you. You don't want Cushion thinking you're a deranged fool, do you? Of course you don't. Right. Cheers, darlings. Your very good health. Bottoms up if you're lucky lads. Up yours if you're lucky ladies. And above all, and I say this with love and sincerity, and without a burp in sight, get stuffed. Thank you. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to my supper as well. And do you know what else? Right? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You all know me. You've seen the videos. Some of you have been here and eaten. You all know that I love to cook, correct? And some of you have been kind enough to say that I'm quite an accomplished cook. And I thank you for that. So this will make you all laugh. For 10 years now, I've been bringing rice home almost every night because why wouldn't you? It's there in the restaurant. It's a staple. We all do it. And I brought rice home for my supper. Now, because I've not been at work these last 2 weeks, I've had to make my own rice. And I didn't have any in the house, but fortunately, Pingu included rice in the emergency shop that he had delivered to me. Right. I have cooked rice 3 times. I've ballsed it up every time. The simplest thing in the world, and I've forgotten how to cook rice. It's ridiculous. Now, the first twice I laughed about it. Today, I thought, right, this is ridiculous. I'm going to do it properly. I asked it up. I buggered it up. Me, Mr. Food Snob, Mr. Teaching other people how to cook things. I ballsed it up. Right, look at this. This is basmati rice. Looks like bloody pudding rice, doesn't it? Bloody hell. Looks like rice pudding. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm so ashamed. I'm so ashamed. Now, for my lunch, I cooked what I flatter myself was the perfect rare steak. I made sensational homemade chips, and they were bloody-sational. They are amongst the best chips that I've ever eaten. I made a beautiful sauce au poivre, a kind of a green peppercorn sauce, but with black and white pepper and white wine, which was cooking, so it doesn't count as alcohol. And then I couldn't cook a simple pan of bloody rice. Absolutely nonsensical. Now, next time I do it, I'm going to have to use a timer, because which I don't time anything. I don't need to. I know what I'm doing, or I thought I did, but apparently I don't. Apparently I am incapable of cooking bloody rice, because after 10 years, I've just forgotten how to do it. Right. I think we've got another voice note or two, and we've got a couple. But before anything else, I'm going to have a goodly slurp of my wine, because it's 25 minutes past wine o'clock. Cheers, darlings. That really is delicious. And I've turned my main fridge down because I realized that I've been over chilling the good wine. I've been treating the good wine like the cheap crap. And don't do that with good wine. Don't over chill it. Oh, we've got another couple. Good.
Well, I'll say, if you marry your cushion,
Yes.
at least it won't get pregnant told. There you go. Safe all around. Yes, thank you. Twat. Could be a song like, I can't burp, but I can sure swallow. I think that, does the trick. Twat.
Oh my God. The song's just writing itself, isn't it? Oh dear, oh dear. I'll say this. I love the fact that we have become a more diverse community. I love the fact that we are blessed with ladies now, because in the early days of the channel, it was an all male environment. But I really do love the fact that we are now a much more balanced community. But I have to say, you ladies, you don't half lower the tone. Huh, honestly. Deleted. Oh, but we've got a replacement.
Hi, Boaty.
Hello.
I was just wondering, how do you think that Hedgie is going to feel
that, you've been basically podgering him all this time.
I have not.
But you wouldn't commit, yet you're willing to commit to a cushion.
Well, I have most certainly not. Hedgie and oh God. Well, that's going to be the second song, The Boy Who Can Burp and Frequently Does. And that was a full-on wine burp, darlings. And but you've got to remember, don't judge me, because now I've realized that I am the titular head. And I'm not being rude. That's not a rude word. I know it's got tit in it, but it's titular, right? Different thing. It's not about, busty substances. I'm the titular head of this community. And that means that I must take on certain responsibilities. And if somebody in the community is lacking in any way, then I feel that it is my bounden duty to try to take on their burden, as it were. So basically, what you've got to remember is that from now on, now that I've been furnished with the information from a certain member of the community, from now on, darlings, I am going to be burping for two. So, Ange, that one was for you. The next one's mine. Am I going fuzzy? Is my internet going rubbish again? Oh. Oh, that'd be a good song title. Burping for two. Burping for two. I burp for me and for you. What rhymes with burp? Twerp? I don't want to read the comment today because you're all going to give me crap over not being able to cook rice. But yeah, Hedgie and I, we have only ever had a strictly platonic relationship because I am straight. Hedgie is straight. And Hedgie has now got Mrs. Hedgie and they've got a baby Hedgie. So, he's not going to be one to be messing about with anybody else, is he? He's a very he is the hedgehog of truth. Do you really think he's going to be unfaithful to Mrs. Hedgie? Of course he's not. And I'm sure that Hedgie and Mrs. Hedgie will be entirely supportive of my relationship with a girlfriend or a cushion. God, how has my life come to this? Oh, dear God. I used to be windswept and interesting and jet-setty and urbane. I used to be half attractive, on a dark night. How has it come to this? I'm 44 years old, living alone in a damp cottage in the arse end of nowhere, telling a few hundred people on the interwebs that I'm going to marry a cushion. God's sake. I used to be famous. Oh, you don't get that on Hubnut. Hubnut's never married a cushion. No, he's got a woman. Oh. Oh. I could never have imagined back in the day when I was, living around the world and driving exotic cars and, having wonderful times in casinos and eating in the world's finest restaurants. Who could have imagined that I would end up spending my days being entirely bitter and jealous of a man called Hubnut because he's got a successful YouTube channel and a woman, neither of which I appear to be able to achieve. Oh my God. And the beige bomber. The same goes for the beige bomber. He's got 3 times my subscribers and a wife. And he'd beat Hubnut in a fight. Possibly. I can't remember who we decided would win in a oh God. Again, for you newcomers, we went through a phase where we were going to organise YouTube celebrity tag team wrestling matches. And we gave all of our favourite YouTubers wrestling names. So my friend, the lovely Mr. Joseph Lloyd of the Lloyd Vehicle Consulting YouTube channel, he became the beige bomber. I can't tell you what Hubnut became because we can't say that word. My favourite was and will always be Kendo Matasaki, the masked cardboard. Oh dear. Oh God, I'm losing comments. Right, let's get back to them. Oh, I've missed a few. Apologies if I missed your doings. Oh Christ. Pickled gherkins. My mum calls them pickled willies. Oh well, no, piccalilli. I've always called piccalilli pickled willy. We all enjoy a nipple now and then, says Nigel. Well, lucky you, mate. Has Boaty got a jar of pickled onions next to his bed? No. Oh, Angie. Oh, dear. Oh, right. All right, Mr. Parry, steady on, says Jim Bob 70. He was giving me a bit of grief, wasn't he? You've got to do it. Get out there, make some videos. I mean, he's right. Of course he's right. And I have got to take it seriously, and I will. But I promise you that today and any other day, when I'm lying on the bed thinking, oh my God, I'm just not in the headspace to make any kind of a video. I'm not even in the space to make a video saying, what I would advise myself to do would be when you're in a place where you don't want to make a video, then make a video explaining that you don't want to make a video and why you don't want to make a video. And then, hey presto, you've got your video. But I can't even bring myself to do that at the moment. There's stuff going on with the insurance. I'm a bit worried about stuff, darlings, to be honest with you. I'm a bit worried about stuff. Yeah, there's the insurance shafting, there's the lack of car, the lack of a daily. I mean, I know I've got Officer Crabtree, but he's not a brilliant daily. Because he's not, for what he is, he's very economical. But for a daily, he's not very economical, if that makes sense. And he's expensive to put right, and I don't want to put too many. He's quite high mileage. He's done 139,000 miles, and I just worry about stuff breaking on him that I can't afford to get fixed. And obviously, I can't use any of the others as dailies because they're all on classic policies. So I can't use them to drive to work or anything like that because, well, I'm not allowed to by the insurance. And obviously, Nettie is a non-starter. So I have got stuff weighing on my mind, as well as the pain and all of that stuff. Right. Where there's pain, Mr. Boaty, there's a claim, says Stu. Yeah, but who am I claiming off? That's the problem. Do a video about not doing videos. How is life after the accident? Well, Diane, great minds think alike. I know it's what I should do. I've not been able to bring myself to do it as yet. Ozzy, says Jim Bob 71, had the same condition as me, but that condition varies between those that have it. I love non-burping girls, says to you. My dad had the not being able to burp condition, and I think my niece does too, says Matron. Oh, and Emma says my daughter has it. God. How many of you am I going to be burping for? I'm burping for about 6 of you now. Oh, I'm going to be burping non-stop. Oh, Emma, Boaty could do with an inability to fart. None of you have heard me do anything like that for a long, long, long time. Jimmy Quinn said I've got no willpower, but I have. I gave up. I didn't make a big deal of it. I just quietly put my iron will to work and gave up farting. You think about it. When was the last time you heard one? You haven't heard one this year, right? Right. Oh, dear. Here he goes again, says Diane. Oh, God, he's not gone tenting yet. Yes, well, what a twat, says Jimmy. Oh, I think we've got onto the cushion thing. More Trumpian deadline, says Stu. That's not fair on the cushion, says Mark. Josh says, I don't think that you can marry a cushion. I'm a reverend minister of the church. I will tell myself that I can marry a cushion and I will perform the ceremony. Diane says, you haven't even asked the cushion out on a date yet and you're talking of marriage. We've cuddled. You've seen us. Look how comfortable cushion looks, nestled into my manly breast. Yes. Oh, hello.
Boaty, you farted several times on the lunchtime live stream with Captain Mustard recently. Twat.
Oh, did I? Yeah, that live stream got me into quite a lot of trouble. I wish I hadn't done it. Yeah, I really wish that hadn't happened. Josh, you can marry anything nowadays, says Jen. Well, there you are, you see. There was a bloke who married his car not long ago, Pete, says Andrew. Jim Bob 71 says, getting engaged to a cushion is in keeping with the ethos of this channel. And Nigel chimes in, don't see why not, Josh. Someone in America married their Corvette. How heavy is it, Sean's box, asked Simone. I don't know. Quite heavy. Ow, that hurt. Richard says, Boaty has turned down a lady in Cornwall for a cushion. Oh. No, September the 1st. I've got until September the 1st to find a non-cushion girlfriend type thing. Mr. Parry is harsh, says Jim Bobby is. To be fair, that's a good-looking cushion, says Peter P. Isn't it? Don't we make a nice couple? Somebody will have taken a still of that and it'll appear in the Facebook group. I guarantee it. Probably as a meme from that Coldplay concert. Kiss cam reveals man's affair with cushion. Oh dear. Oh, Peter Cushion, says Joanne Hill. That's a good one. Oh, well done, you. And Boaty's Christopher Lee, says Andrew. My ex's name is Helen, says Simone. I knew a Helen Bach. True, says Steve. Well, I know somebody who used the nom de plume Helen Bach because we both did stuff for Wogan and the Wake Up to Wogan show. Helen Bach. I can't read that out, Ross. Oh dear. Well, Chris T, that's what I was wondering, but managed not to say. Diane says there are quite a few in the USA who married their horses, but not heard of a cushion liaison before. Well, there you are. There you are. And I will live stream the wedding. I'll crowdfund it and we'll go to Vegas and we'll get married in Vegas and I will live stream the marriage. We'll get married by a genuine Elvis Presley impersonator, won't we? Yes. Hello, Butts, says Christy. Hello, matey. Anyway, says Ange, having told Chris T to shush. Everybody knows girls don't fart. They whisper in their panties. Now we're on to the rice. 1 cup of rice, 2 cups of water is the mantra. Well, I would take issue with that. If I was going to do it properly, I would say 1.5 cups of water for basmati. But I didn't. That's the absorption method. And I wasn't doing the absorption method. You know, I was just doing the straight, plenty of water boiling method. God, I'm looking forward to my supper. Ian Hully joins us. Late to the party, too much slurp and no burps. Oh, there's a line for my song. I'll screenshot that. A glass of wine must be Boaty time. You can buy cushions with faces of your favourite person on them, says Joanne Hill. Oh, that's your wedding dress sorted cushion? Or Alanis? Yes. Oh, and I did, when I was lying on my bed feeling sorry for myself today, I did dive back into that channel I discovered yesterday, and I've kind of done it to death. What's it called again? Socks with Sandals. But there might be a nice ending to the story. My shirt's undone again. Joanne, don't give Boaty ideas. A Chinese Madam Cushion. It's not going to be a Chinese Madam Cushion. It's not. Oh, God, that one's undone as well. What's going on here? You can't cock up cooking rice, says Nigel. You just can't. Apparently, I can. And I've been, 3 attempts at it. Yep, says Mystic Hair. Chilling good wine takes the taste away. Kegon 1 says, I do 2 rice to 3 water. Boil gently for 9 minutes with the lid on. Turn off. Leave for 20 minutes. Perfect every time. Angie is learning something every day. Probably find a better live stream to watch. Oh dear. Oh no, says Simone. Nursey next door is getting a pounding again. Oh, shout encouragement. Give them a round of applause. At least somebody's getting some. Didn't Boaty say he was castrated? Not castrated. No, not castrated. The voice notes are on fire tonight, says Andrew Buttigieg. Diane says, I will never look at a cushion the same again now. Another fallout from being in the community. Women here are worse than the men here, says Jim Bob 71, and you'd have to agree with that. Ladies, lower the tone. How very dare you, says Mark, not a lady. Oh, dear. Oh, and Jen is taking issue as well. Yes, how very dare you. You don't get this much class on Hubnut, says Richard. No, I can't read that. You burp for two anyway, says Boaty, says Cairgun 1. Oh, dear. I can't read these. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah, I did do that. I did do that, Peter P. I'll admit I did do that. Better make it burping for 3, says Barry Humphreys. Good evening to you. I seem to share the non-burping condition. Hello, says Jen. You're 34, not 44, you silly twat. Sorry, Jen. It's because I'm broken. I'm feeling older than I really am. Of course, I am a mere 33. Plus VAT. I'm a young buck in the prime of my condition. Prime of life, darlings. And I feel like it at the moment. I feel like saying I've changed my mind. I'm going to get up at 6 o'clock tomorrow and drive to Anglesey or to the Highlands of Scotland and meet Jen. And tonight I would actually do it. Tomorrow morning, I feel like crap. Never mind, it can't last too much longer, can it? Oh, we've got tenting to look forward to. It looks pretty sweet up on top of that hillock, but he's supposed to be tenting the fat, useless pillock. Finally, as they drive round the crest, Boaty parks Nettie up in the place they love best. I love that song. The vista is stunning, you can't argue with that. But he's supposed to be tenting the cowardly twat. That was a good line. I miss doing the songs. Oh, what a shame. I mean, it's a shame anyway, but what a shame the accident came at at what was such an exciting time. Me and the Honourable Melanini were going away tenting on the Monday. I had all of the songs going on. Everything was really good. And then everything just went to pot, didn't it? I had the accident and because of the accident, I did the live stream with Mustard, and you were all quite right. It was that live stream that did the damage. Oh, stupid me. And yeah, oh, life was looking so good, and then just like that, wallop, everything goes to pot. Oh, dear. Andrew. Well, that was about 3 burps all rolled into one. So I've just taken on the mantle for 3 of you non-burpers. Oh, that's going to have to be the title of this live stream, isn't it? 43 non-burpers come out of the closet. Who even knew that was a thing? Yeah, exactly, Richard. That's why I couldn't say it. Hub, yeah. Oh, dear. Jim Bob 71 says, if Boaty was responsible for the accident, then why did the drunk go to prison then? Do you know what? Right, Tony sent me an email. I won't go into details, but he has been in a similar position, and he was also royally shafted. And the same could very easily happen to me, no matter what I do, because it seems that unless you've got 100% reliable eyewitnesses, and sometimes even they don't count, or unless you've got a dash cam, then if you have a head on, then at best it's going to be 50-50 in terms of the blame and in terms of the liability. So I'm going to get shafted two ways. Hang on. I just saw you're drinking wine now. Of course, it's gone 11 o'clock. It's okay, but just don't fall over again. Yeah, well, I mean, that's why I fell over. I was sober in the bath. That's a mistake. Letting too much blood get into your alcohol system.
Boaty, I don't think you should feel bad about the special relationship you have with the cushion. I saw a documentary once about a lady who got married to a chandelier.
Oh.
Another lady who was having a relationship with a table, and another girl who she didn't get married, but she was having an intimate relationship with a tree.
Oh, right.
And yeah, I suppose anything's possible.
Any port in the storm, Bill?
Although I would say that I don't feel that the hedgehog of truth would have an issue if you had to add somebody else to the mix.
I don't think he would.
It's just a question.
No, I don't think he would either.
Boaty, my birthday is on the 24th of September.
Oh.
Is there not any chance that you could extend that deadline? A girl has to ask.
Well, all things are possible, aren't they? We live in a world of possibilities. And at 5 minutes to midnight, when we're all feeling, I mean, God Almighty, honestly, at this time of night, I could take over the world. But then the morning comes and you ache, and oh, it's just a post-accident thing. I reckon, I mean, honestly, realistically, objectively, I know that I'm recovering. I know that I'm getting better. But how can I put this? I have unreasonable expectations of myself. We forget that we get a little bit older. Now, I mean, for a start, I'm a Valley's boy, so I'm old school. I had a very senior nurse as a mother. So if you fall over and break your leg, rub some Germaline on it, get up and start playing rugby again. I was a professional athlete, and again, you know, your instinct is to just carry on, and you just expect yourself to repair overnight. And I kind of expected that with this. After the accident, on the night of the accident, I was running on shock and adrenaline. On the Saturday, I was still running on shock and adrenaline, but also running on the Honourable Minister for Tenting. And it really started to kick in on Sunday and Monday, and it stayed kicked in. And I guess, you know, I mean, realistically, I suppose my body must have been through quite a physically traumatic thing, and I guess it is taking time. I mean, it's been over a week now, and I'm still not right, and that just seems weird to me. I assumed that, well, I was still planning to go tenting on the Monday. I was in what should have been a life-ending incident, and I was still thinking I'll go tenting on the Monday. And that's the way it's been. I've always assumed that the next day I'll be able to do stuff. And then the next day comes and I realize that I can't. So that kind of knocks you back a bit. But if I look at things objectively, I am healing. I am getting there. It's just taking time. So, and I am impatient. So, give me another 5 days or so, and I reckon I'll be fighting fit and firing on all cylinders once again.
You read it wrong, you numpty. You're 54, not 44.
I deny it.
34.
How can I
You're
be 54?
54.
That's old.
Oh my goodness. You're a twat.
Yeah, but how can I be a 54-year-old twat? 54 is old. And I'm like 17. I'm just a kid. I haven't grown up yet. I haven't matured. How can I be 54? How can I be the same age as old people? How does that work? Well, it works by looking in a mirror. But, oh, God, that's scary, isn't it? That's scary. 50 bloody 4. Dear, oh dear. Mind you. I never expected to reach this age, so how can we make sense of being 54? Easy. Let's squeeze as much sheer bloody fun, joy, and excitement into the next however many years as we possibly can. 54. Bloody hell. God, it goes by in a blink, doesn't it? Right. But yeah, that is that's the thing to take from any thoughts like that. I mean, first of all, the famous quote, never begrudge growing old. Consider it a privilege, because think of the alternative, and just keep on seizing the day. Keep on carpeing the diem. Every day is a blessing and an opportunity for joy in some form or other. So, yeah, that's the ticket. That's the ticket. And a couple more days of recovery, and I reckon I'm going to be grand. I didn't, did I? It's been a while since you've made a cooking video, say Stratospherian. You cook good food, and that's material for a video. Well, apparently I don't anymore. Apparently the accident has taken away my ability to cook, although my lunch today was sensational. Nobody could have done a better job. Those fillet steak. Fillet steak is a thing of beauty. A good fillet steak cooked properly, and I did cook it properly. I did everything entirely correctly, and it was stunning. Fillet steak needs a sauce. I made a really good one. The homemade chips were, oh my God, they were so good. So good. I really did slave over them there. So I could have done a video about that, but apparently I can't cook rice. And if you can't cook rice, you can't cook anything. And Peter P makes the same point. Oh dear. Right, we've hit midnight, darling, so I suppose you better start saying your good night. But don't worry, we've got another 2 hours to look forward to tomorrow. I was right, no willpower, you twat, says Jimmy Quinn. How dare you, sir? Oh dear. Get a room. Nigel says, has anyone got the number for the Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Cushions? Oh, well done, Nigel. Careful, Boaty. Noel Edmonds has his eye on your cushion. Why does it read comments from 20 minutes ago? Because I'm always 20 minutes behind at least. Right, let's ignore some comments and then get off and get some supper. I'm tired. Diane says, I'm just thinking of an alien coming to the planet for the first time and chooses this live stream to learn about life on Earth. Oh my God. Simone's off to sleep, and so will we all be shortly. A succulent Chinese Madam Cushion. Oh, well done, matron. A succulent Chinese. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Mr. Boaty's pottering cushion. It's rank. I assume Peter Cushion will be dragged to the tenting experience. No. Tenting has its own doings. They're all out there. I'm so gutted I didn't get that. Oh, that bloody accident. It's caused nothing but pain and bloody misery in ways that it shouldn't have as well. I'm really getting a little bit bitter about that, if I'm honest. Anyway. Diane says, Boaty, what is meant to be will be. It means the universe has other better plans for you. That's a nice thought. Is that confirmed then, Boaty? Asks Andy. 'Twas the live stream that buggered things up. Yeah. And one particular comment within the live stream as well. Well, yes, Emma. Yeah. But the point is, that's not entirely who I really am, is it? You know better than anybody. You've spent time with me. You've spent time here. You've stayed here. We've stayed together elsewhere. You know that live stream is not the real me. You know that's me acting up for Mustard and acting up for the audience and for the live stream and whatnot. You know that in real life, then it's not as cut and dried as that, and not as straightforward as that. It's maybe certain people were right when they said there's Boaty and there's Jason. I was in a relationship with a female puppeteer, says Andrew. It was good. No strings attached. Oh, dear. Oh, thank you, Emma. We'll play Perp next week and get your lack of girlfriend reversed. There we are. Maybe drive somewhere in the evening, says Kegon1. Waking up somewhere beautiful in Netty might do you good. But it wouldn't. That's the thing. Going to sleep would do me good, but waking up in Netty would be a nightmare, because I wake up in so much pain, and then I'd be in a motorhome and I'd have to clamber down from the pottering part, and then I'd have to drive. And I'm not in a place to do that yet. I'm getting closer to it, but that's a few days away yet. Don't listen to them, Boaty. I'm the same age as you, Boaty, and still a teenager, says Jim Bob. We all are, aren't we? Oh, is this a new one?
It's okay, Boaty. Think yourself lucky. I'm turning 55. Oh my God, jeez. That's a big number. On Friday. So, happy days to me. Yay!
Oh, we've got a
You
community.
lucky twat.
We've got a community birthday on Friday, darlings. Oh, so right, we're the same age. Then. You and I are the same age, but only until Friday. So there you go. At the moment, we are contemporaries. On Friday, you'll be a cougar and I'll be a toy boy. With midnight approaching, it's almost time for bed, says Mark on motoring. Jason, I expect the insurance fiasco will be a long-winded affair, as will the injury recovery, unfortunately. Take it slowly as recovery takes time. Yeah. And then Mark on motoring, Mr. Tickle goes on to say good night to everyone and thanks again to those who joined his live stream earlier. And we all look forward to the next one. Jesus, says Nigel, I'll come round and cook the bloody rice. Well, apparently I'll need somebody to. Keg1 says, if you can't cook rice, you're a twat. I agree. Oh, everybody's saying good night now. There we are. Angie says, good night, all you gorgeous gang. Good night to you, my non-burping lovely. You need a good massage. Matron says, good night. See you all on the internet somewhere tomorrow. And there we are. I've managed to catch up with the comments by mostly ignoring them, of course. I've really enjoyed tonight. Thank you, darlings. Thank you so much, as always. You all do me a power of good. My cousin Helen says, I'm a twat, as I can't cook rice except microwave rice. Oh, we'll learn together. Right then, darlings. Okay, so, ow. I'm getting new pains as well. It's really weird. I've got a new muscular type pain somewhere around the back of my traps. God knows where that came from. I think that maybe I'm sleeping in awkward positions because you're trying to avoid pain from your existing things, and that makes you sleep in an awkward position. So you end up in pain from a new thing. You can't bloody win, but it'll be grand. It'll all be over with soon, and we can do wonderful things and really enjoy life. So on that note, darlings, thank you all for your company. You've all been amazing as always, and I couldn't love you any more than I do. Let me wish you all a safe and peaceful night. Let me wish you a good day tomorrow. May it bring you pleasure. May it bring you joy. May it at the very least be manageable. The candle will be relit. Well, actually, a new candle will be relit tomorrow night. Earlier again, 10 o'clock. Helen says goodbye and good night to you all. And hopefully she will get a YouTube account sorted out so that she can actually do it in the comments. And a quick check. There we are. All right, darlings. Thank you all so much. And can't wait to see you all tomorrow. Don't forget, it's going to be an earlier one again tomorrow. That's going to be it now. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 2-hour lives starting at 10 o'clock. Oh, what have you done to deserve that? I don't know. So please do join me tomorrow at 10 if you possibly can. Thank you all again. All the love in the world from me. And on that note, pachoo, and indeed, a non-burping bosh.